Write your name on it.
No, I said. You post for 5 people you don't want.
Here you go.
I mean, not that. Only wrote 3.
No more than 5. If you got close to 5, that's good.
She gonna tell. Give him the Empress. No, she gonna tell you. She did it right there. Yeah, people don't put the name, so you don't think it's a. Let me see.
Do y'all know how to like text because I abbreviated some of my words.
Oh, so you thought it was a text message?
No, I abbreviated some of my words.
Lana, Madison, you thought this was a text message?
No, like everybody, EVD, like I couldn't think of nobody else. Like it was just like if I told
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get there. Let's go ahead. Let's put replacements in. Get tight. Hold on, y'all. Y'all sound out, gang.
Keep out strong, okay?
The way y'all sound out. Everything you thought you
Next
heard.
week, y'all doing phonics. Cause I
Yeah, because the way somebody spelled consistent, I thought it said contest. Y'all gonna come into CUC summer camp where we learn these fundamentals because we really work on these type of things. When y'all leave out of here, by the time y'all leave out of here, Miss Mosley's gonna have y'all writing in cursive and learn how to write checks. And you definitely gonna know how to spell. Get tight. They know how some of y'all been carrying on this mat with y'all peers. No, it's not. I'm not being funny right now.
Lauren, hurry up now.
No, I'm not. Some of the stuff I see that people are writing are their real feelings, and it's unfortunate that people have been mistreated. And for the ones they've been mistreated by, they want them off the mat. Hey, Cam. You feeling better? Okay, on the count of 3, y'all. Cam fell off his bike. He busted his chin and had to get stitches. So everybody on the count of 3 say, "We hope you feel better, Cam." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
feel better,
Cam. Say, "Hey, Cam."
Say thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're filming right now, so I'm gonna call you back when the camera go down. Okay? Get tight. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 7, 1. 3. Just push. It doesn't matter. 3. Dip.
Everything you touch.
Guys, just communicate.
We might not need you for some food. Go over now, now they come out. Go over now. Whose is this? Green, blue. Whose paper is this? Are you playing? I'm you just beat up, correct? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 7, 1. Stop talking. 5, 7, down. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1. Yes.
That is what a true athlete looks like. Anjali's, who's been tumbling, she has little to no experience of basing while at CUC. We call her to do something. She's not talking bigger. She's giving everything she has to keep Lyric, who is her same size, up in the air. She has moved this stuff from one side to the other, caught on the couch as we went, with no problem, with no bickering. None of you were just in that spot, and you've been basing all season and last season. And you laugh. And every stunt that you touch, you're bent over, hurt over, laughing like you don't care. That is a problem. Not just for me, but for the team. This is what I'm talking about. Where you separate good, great, and best. This is not me trying to call someone out, but the fact that you can be on a mat and be okay with someone coming to show you up on a job that you have had for over a year. And they just took on the position. This is what we're talking about. We talk about the mindset. Why would you ever be okay with that? It cannot feel good. And if it feels good, I want you to reach way, way, way deep down inside and pull something down and tell me, why would that feel good? Because I would be embarrassed.
And it may take some time alone, literally in your room, to just think about characteristics of yourself to figure that out. When she's saying pull that out, sit by yourself and think, what are some things that I have to personally work on, although I am a young child? Because it is some things you probably have to work on.
I want you guys to be fighting for your spot. You should not easily give up your spot like that. Like the whole pyramid just hit. And Anjali's has not ever did this. This is what we're talking about. This is not just for these two. This is for everybody on the team. This is what it means to fight for your position. Phoenix, when your coach says, hey, we're going to put somebody in there, you should never get in the air and be okay with still pulling the check mark when we keep telling you it's a pull 3 and 5. It's no check mark. Like, you shouldn't be comfortable continue to do that. And somebody from crossover is now coming up who might take your spot, right? This is the part that frustrates me as an athlete before. I didn't know nothing about nobody outworking me. It didn't exist in my mind. This is someone who never cheered a day in her life and went to college and made a varsity team. Because I had the mindset to keep practicing until I was the best. That is a fact. Coach Black never cheered a day in her life, went to college and made varsity. First time ever doing cheer. Because I did not want to be beaten. Because I'm very competitive. When I go work out every day this week or over a course of a year, I don't see the girls in that gym as my friends and hey, I'm competing against them. I'm gonna finish my circuit quicker than everybody. I'm gonna lift the most weight. And I'm about 10 and 15 years older than all the girls in my class. Enough about me, but it blew me because the competitive nature in myself would never allow anyone to come and take my job. And not just take my job, but do it 10 times better. Y'all better get your mind right.
5, 6, 7, 1, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7,
I'm gonna read y'all some of these things that have been written.
But before we go, we're gonna tell you how many votes you got.
We're not gonna say who wrote it. If you know that you wrote it, do not have a reaction so that ain't nobody can figure you out, okay?
And so, and before Candace reads it, we want to make sure we let you know what before we did this exercise is so that you understand what you do on the mat, whether we see it or not, or you think we're not paying attention. Again, it's your it's your who?
Yeah.
Who her?
Two. Oh, this one.
Go back.
I read 2 of them.
It's really being judged by your peers, right? It's being the people that you have to perform with on the mat with you, regardless of what the coaches say, because we're not on the mat, we're just coaching and we see things too. But how does your peers see you and how they feel about you? And that's important, right? As it relates to being on the mat, all right? That's important. Because if I felt me and Coach Nicole coach together and I felt like she's lazy, she don't be getting here when she's supposed to, she's not reliable, and I don't say nothing, but I'm keep showing up, but I feel that way, ain't it only fair that I get to express how she makes me feel as my counterpart and vice versa, right? That's all. So if Coach Nicole came and told me something about myself I need to work on, I could take it in and take feedback and we could talk through it. So this is what this is about to happen. B is being judged amongst your peers who worked with you on the mat and sharing their honest opinion. And then feedback is always, doesn't have to necessarily be 100% true, but you should be willing to hear feedback and take from it what applies to you and try to fix it, okay? If you feel like it doesn't apply to you, you know, you can, if that's a decision that you believe, if you know it's true, but you want to just put in your mind it doesn't apply to you, then don't fix it. But the proof is in the pudding and it will show. And if you have questions about some feedback that you may have received, feel free to come and talk to your coaches so we can kind of guide your thoughts on maybe what they're saying, because maybe we see it too, okay?
I'm gonna tell you how many votes each athlete had.
You can put all
together. Right.
And then
Okay, so the people that didn't get any votes was Lyric, Angelisa, Skylar, Angie, Jazzy, Deezy, Taylor, Faith, Lauren, and Anaya.
So if you heard your name just now, that means you were not selected to be put off the team at all.
by anybody.
By anybody. Like nobody, none of your peers picked you to be put off the team. So say the names again.
Lyric, Angelisa, Skylar, Angie, Jazzy, Deezy, Taylor, Faith, Lauren, and Anaya.
Okay. So let's go down through the list.
Start from the bottom.
So, the people who did get voted was Nadia. You want me to say how many? Nadia, you had 4. Inaya, you had 17. Lana,
That
you
is
had.
impossible.
I swear.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
No.
Here, right here today.
Okay, go ahead.
Lana, you had 2. Mariah, you had 6. Ashlyn, you had 3. Amaya, you had 6. Jamie, you had 3. Naziah, you had 2. Madison, you had 2. Tegan, you had 3. Phoenix, you had 6. And Avery, you had 7.
Okay, read it.
All right, so don't get discouraged by the votes because everybody gave a reason why, so it doesn't mean you a bad, everybody's an asset to this gym. However, right now, I believe that everybody's judging based on like if we were to go to Worlds next weekend, they want to know who they feel would be the best to hit that mat. You know what I'm saying? So don't beat yourself up. Just know that you got to work a little bit harder because when you go to a big platform like Worlds, you got to be the best of your ability. And if you don't show up to practice at your best every single time, people going to take notice of that. Okay? Okay? So, you know, it's okay. All right? So the first observation says Inaya because she falls on the floor and has a mental block. Tegan gets tired sometimes and gives up. Ashlyn sometimes talks about people on the team. Nadia gives up on the routine when she wants to. The next person said, Jamie has no personality in the routine. Inaya is not reliable. Rye and Nadia are not eager to be in the routine. The next person said, I don't know who I don't want to be on the team. I am stuck between if Inaya should leave or not. This is me being real. I feel like she felt more encouraged by her teammates and didn't. I feel like if she felt more encouraged by her teammates and didn't overhear people talking behind her back, she would maybe do it. That's good feedback.
That is.
Inaya, because she has because she always has an excuse for not tumbling. She don't max out at competitions. Umaya, she can sometimes base or back spot good, but not all when we need it. Her tumbling isn't level 3, which we need. Maddie, she's a great base, but she seems to never want to tumble to help the team. Inaya, I like her as a teammate, but it doesn't feel good to keep losing points because she won't tumble. Avery, I feel that she is a good flyer sometimes. It might be harder for her to adjust. Mariah, I feel like she just doesn't really care and put effort in when asked. Someone said I want to bring the whole team. That was good. Because I would want to bring my whole team. Y'all came this far. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should this shouldn't even be up for discussion at this point because everybody should want everybody. But anyway, Avery, she might not show up. Inaya probably would get us a flipping deduction. Other than that, everybody stand.
They said what? What they say?
That Inaya was giving us.
Oh, I didn't know who
Inaya
that name was. They said that like that. I'm like,
Inaya, because she doesn't do her tumbling and been given up multiple times and been given multiple times to do it. Amaya, because she doesn't really do much. Avery, because she does not stand up in her stunts when she does not have a connected person. Phoenix, maybe because she doesn't pull her scale when she's supposed to, and her mental block. Hey, Loyal. Inaya, because she did not do her tumble. Inaya never does her tumble pass. Phoenix falls every competition, never squeezes. Avery, we know if she's gonna hit. Avery, we never know if she's gonna hit a stunt or not. Inaya, because it's like she do her tuck to show out and she want us to lose when she don't.
what?
Listen, this is their own words.
Stay weird. I'm
I'm just saying like,
Avery, why I said hers because she wants to do it, but don't. I don't know. Amaya, because she has the skills but not want to do it. Okay, Avery, not ready for this team and not tight. Inaya, not reliable. Phoenix or Naya, not consistent. Mariah, she can be replaced. She's good. She just don't do too much. No shade.
They wrote their shade too.
They really did.
The 5 people I think aren't ready are Inaya because she doesn't tumble, Mariah because she isn't in the stunts, Tegan because she doesn't give her all, Avery because she doesn't squeeze, and I think Inaya, Avery, Phoenix, Mariah, Umaya. I picked them because Inaya doesn't do her tumble, Mariah doesn't really do anything, Phoenix changes when people move out the stunt, Umaya because she doesn't really do anything, in Avery because people that I want to people.
Why are y'all over there laughing?
What the hell?
Okay,
Put somebody name, at least put a
hold on.
reason.
I don't want
Don't
Inaya to come because she don't ever do her tumbling. I don't want Alana to come because she plays too much, and Eris may be a better fit for her. I don't want Raya to come because she don't do anything. I don't want Phoenix to come because she fought in every stunt. Inaya, good technique but never tumbles. Jamie doesn't push hard. Maddie, negative, kind of rude at times. Lana talks back, not cooperative. I love them all.
Let me see that baby.
Inaya,
The negative got me out.
Inaya, not consistent and gives up. Umaya seems confused during the routine. Nazaya gives up and is not very coachable in my opinion.
Go ahead,
Inaya.
laugh at yourself.
Inaya never hits her tumbling. Nadia very lazy. Ashlyn, she argues with everybody. Nazaya, she does whatever she wants. Phoenix, she does not hit her stunts. Inaya, I feel she is weighing us down by not doing her job. Nadia, she doesn't push and is lazy. Ashlyn, she is mean and argues with everybody and has an attitude. Tegan, I feel like she doesn't push. Jamie, she never goes full out in the dance and I feel like she don't have to do something. Loyal, get up.
Now.
Lastly, Inaya, because she is someone who always score drop because of her tumbling. Amaya, she seems confused and as if she doesn't know the routine. Phoenix, because she never hits or checks skills we need and always steps out. So there you have it.
So even after this exercise, I'll let Nicole take it from here. I did hear a lot of, it comes off as being very negative, and I know that's not what you guys were trying to do, but the undertone does sound negative. And I don't want any of the athletes to walk out and feel like you are not valuable to this team, because you are. But I think we all can agree that we all have some work to do, right? Here, what you just heard is your peers talking from their viewpoint of how they see you on the mat. I think that everybody needs to walk away and take some accountability to what you've heard and figure out what is it that you can do to create a different narrative in your peers' mindset or their mind, okay? But I think also to balance this out, we probably need to come back to our next practice and the same people will give your paper back, the same people you wrote stuff to maybe that they don't do good. How about let's now share things that they do very well, okay? Because just because you wrote down things they do negative, it does not mean there's not things that you don't do well. So I will speak to Inaya because she had 17 infractions, but here are some things, Inaya, I'll tell you that you do a great job in. You have some of the best technique when you do tumble. When you jump, you have excellent technique. You point your toes, you hit your candlestick. You look like a real athlete on the mat when you walk. I think you're very easy to get along person on the team, and that makes good for a teammate. So there's a lot of things that you do good. I think the one thing that stood out amongst your peers that you kept hearing over and over again, it had a lot to do with your confidence and your tumbling, okay? but I'm just using her as an example because she had the most infractions, and I don't want you to walk away feeling like you're not valuable or that we as a team don't appreciate you or need you. So that's not the case, okay? But these are things that amongst you and your peers that they see that we just would say, hey, we know you got it because your technique is to die for. Your hiding, your tumble skills is amazing. Your tenacity or your dedication to the team is great. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of good things. But that doesn't just go for Ignite, that goes for everybody. If you heard something that you do not do well, I promise you, there's a lot of other things that you do well, but right now this exercise was pointing out the things that you need to work on, okay? Okay? So don't walk out of here believing that you're not good enough and that you're not valued at CUC or on Dynasty team or that we don't need you, because that's far from the truth. Yes, and we'll let
Before Nicole say something, I know Coach Black said it sounded very negative. I was gonna say it. I don't want y'all to think that what was said was negative, because it wasn't negative. It was a truth from their perspective, right? And I feel like this is a very good opportunity for y'all to build character, because in life you're gonna be faced with a lot of adversity and you're gonna hear way worse things than this, right? So you got to hear this and you got to take it in, and you have to understand that these people are not here to talk junk about me but they're calling out what they see and what they feel is creating a problem for the team, right? So I just think that, all of y'all are so beautiful. All you guys are really, really talented. Everybody brings something different to the team, whether it might be your personality, but of course everybody brings their talent, which is the most important thing, which makes us such a great team, because everybody is so very talented. We all have areas to work on. Even if you didn't get your name called, you still got things that you need to work on, because no one has reached perfection on this team, right? We're still striving to be better each and every time. I think that...
I'm sorry for a minute. Loyal, you tear something up around here, you
Right.
got your first whooping it.
Because his name is on my list.
How he just fell off that tip out the
Right.
class.
So,
At the
I
Mike
just think that you guys got to just keep in mind how important it is how you represent yourself at all times, because somebody is always watching, and what you do may seem like nothing to you, but it affects the team as a whole, So no one's ever invaluable. You're always valuable. However, you have to see the value that you bring within yourself so that you can maximize that value, You have to be able to get out here and say, listen, I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm going to show everybody every time. And if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to stop and I'm going to ask for help. And it's a big thing when you say to yourself, hey, I'm just not ready, Coach Black. You know what I mean? I do want to fly, or I do want to tumble, and I'm not able to get to the tumble classes or the flyer classes like I want to. So put somebody there who's ready, because I want to win as a whole with my team, and let me try another spot so I can be the best in that spot. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, because it's no superstar. This right here is the star. This whole team is the star. Everybody got a place and a position on the star. It's not going to be just one. Okay? So don't think that anybody's trying to talk about the next person or beat the next person down. Inaya, I don't want you to feel beat down. Just remember to show up. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do, is remember to show up and show out every single chance you get.
I like real. I like when people keep it real, because I don't like when people talk junk behind people's back. I don't like people to feel a certain way about a person and then smile on their face. I'm not that person. I will definitely pull a person to the side and say, let me speak with you about this. So I feel like this was them being able to have that open space to be like, here, this is about a person, without even showing who they are, because some people aren't ready for that. And that's okay to not be ready to pull a person to the side. But as you grow older, try to become comfortable with pulling somebody that you guys see each other every week, all the time. It's cool to say, let me talk to you for a minute. I feel like you probably need to work on this, because honestly it's not cool, and I see you do it every week. Let's work on it. I can help you work on it together if we can. That's what y'all should probably try to work on. You should not even need to pay attention to this, and Ashlyn too. Get him, because he's getting them unfocused, and it's something you probably need to take into your regular life for real, to speak with a friend and let them know if y'all do see something that a friend needs to work on. I taught y'all how to tell people, if your hygiene not right, pull your friend to the side and say, let me help you with this. That's something you can help you as you grow older. Okay, so you can have true friendships as you grow older. Cool? I think that was cool. I liked it. That was real to me.
Read the book you don't have for 2 years. Come on.
Yes. So my name is Brianna. Everybody, my name is actually Brianna, but my middle name is Nicolette, so that's why they call me Coach Nicole. Because people can't say Nicolette, so I say Nicole, and people used to call me Nicole. Be Nicole rather. So Be Nicole, I am 31 years old. I have been cheering for, I don't know why I said, I have been cheering for 11 years and coaching for about 10 years. From high school Allstar to Pop Warner. I started cheerleading at the age of 8. The reason I love cheerleading is because of the sisterhood, the skills and the tricks and the tumbling, just the whole idea of performing and putting the sass on the performance floor. Also, cheering on others is everything to me. And being a leader is something I was born to be, so that's a cheerleader. Nah. The person I'm going to give this book to is Jazzy, because she shows up and shows out. She has broken out of her shell and is so eager to become better. Her personality and energy is so high and allergenic. And so keep it up, girl. That's what I want to say. And then also, what I think Dynasty can do better is work together as a sisterhood and a team and love on each other. Also putting out positive energy on the floor. That's what I feel like you guys can do. And also, I've been coaching for the CUC for almost 1 year.
All right, Jazzy, have it back to us on Easter Sunday, okay? He has risen.
We got practice on Easter.
Yes, we do. He's gonna rise early in the morning. You go to
Y'all,
church.
y'all can wear y'all
You
Easter
gonna be
dresses to
finished,
practice.
and we'll be
I'm just
here.
playing.
You'll have time to eat Easter dinner and still be at practice. Easter at Hunting happens on Saturday. We go to church, we leave, we eat food, and we'll be at practice, okay?
We'll see you on Sunday.
Every